This is Steve Gelsey with Market Watch. Well, joining us is John Hofmeister. He's the president of Shell Oil Company, which is a unit of Royal Dutch Shell. John, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's start with your take on oil prices. Crude is now over about $110 a barrel. It set a new record of $112 this week. Where is it likely to be by the end of the year, by your best guess?
Well, you know, the thing I've learned not to do over these many years is try to predict the oil price because I'd always get it wrong. The reality is the world needs more oil. The reality is we can't produce enough new oil fast enough to meet the growing demand. We also have geopolitical tensions around the world, and yes, it's a commodity, and so it trades in a speculative marketplace. All of these things contribute to keep the oil price very high. My position, as I testified in Congress a week ago, is let the oil companies produce more oil in the U.S., and we can help solve this problem.
Okay, right, but in terms of the price, do you think it's going to stay at $100, or do you think it might be $150 by the end of the year, or you just don't want to go there?
Well, we read estimates, and we'll just go with the estimates, and we'll plan our business accordingly.
And those high crude prices are leading to more pain at the pump. Do you agree that the average cost of gasoline could be about $4 a gallon this summer?
Well, it all depends on the demand of what we see across the nation during the summer months. As you know, we go through a summer blend changeover starting pretty soon here, and because there's new supplies coming into the market, that tends to push the prices up if the demand stays up. If the demand drops off, we might not see $4. We just don't know. We'll play it as it goes through the summer months.
Okay, and on that note, why are we seeing such low refinery utilization rates ahead of the driving season? Shouldn't the refineries be cranking it out right now, or are they slowing things down because the raw material cost of oil is so high?
Well, I can only speak for Shell refineries, and we're still running at maximum capacity in Shell refineries. That may say something about our market share, but we're not reducing our refining capacity at this point. I read about what others are doing, and some of it is the normal turnaround season. There's been labor shortages. There's been difficulty getting restarted. I think that contributes to the low refining utilization nationwide.
Okay, and you're out there in Fontana, California today. That's the site of the second annual Shell Marathon. I'm sorry, the Eco Marathon, right?
Yes, the Eco Marathon.
Yeah.
Well, this is a way of engaging students from high schools and colleges across the nation to look at innovation and technology when it comes to mobility. Some people think we sell gasoline, which of course we do, but we are really selling mobility. And we want to sell mobility well into this century and as far out as we can see. And so this is about interesting young people, girls and boys, young men and women, in what kind of innovation and technology they can bring to their own personal mobility. You won't see these cars on the highway anytime soon, but you will see these students progress through these learnings and get jobs in automotive companies, oil companies, and help the world contribute to more miles per gallon in the future.
And the target they're chasing after is about 1,000 miles per gallon, right?
Last year we hit 1,907 miles per gallon. We'll see what happens today and tomorrow and how we can improve on that record.
Okay, John, thanks for joining us from California.
Thank you.
This is Steve Gelsey with Market Watch in New York.